Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for these videos. An unboxing video, clearly. The box is courtesy of Pariah. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate it. If you guys have not seen, they had ended up being two beers on my top beers of 2023. I thought for a second it was just one, but there was a hoppy beer and then there was a char, so there was two. And really good. I don't know what's in this. I follow them on social media, so I know some stuff they've been posting. I have a guess, but not Pariah related. But last time I had a guess in an unboxing, I was wrong. So I don't want to say anything. Just like I get paranoid. Like, does it make you seem? I don't know if you are like, oh, I bet this has blah blah blah, and then it doesn't. Like, it's totally fine. But I don't know. I'm in my own head too much. I wouldn't want to upset anyone. All right. Just put this down here. I grabbed these in the right order. So Run That Back, which just screams 90s, Saved by the Bell, Trapper Keeper, right? So Run That Back, Hazy Double IPA, and this is what I was thinking because they just celebrated their 7th anniversary and they brewed this for that. So I was just thinking timing-wise it was probably this beer, but there is a different beer also. What you're holding is our 7th anniversary celebratory double IPA. It's hard to even believe we're getting to write the description considering how crazy the world has been the last several years. We're still fighting through, and it wholly would not be possible without amazing folks like you choosing to pick up our beers. We truly thank you. This beer is hopped with Citra and Rawaka and then doused with Phantasm Thiol powder. You can expect a glowing orange in the glass with powerful notes of orange, mango, grape skins, and just a bit of funky fruitiness. Now let's run that back in 2020 or back 2024 style. 8.3% ABV, and again, great can art. I love that. They have some of the best can art. Period. Yeah, I mean, I'm super stoked. Congrats on 7 years, and it's one of the things I talked about. I think 2 different hoppy beer videos from last year from them. And I think I mentioned it again in that recap of the top beers I had in 2023. But I'll say it again. You know, they moved from the West Coast to the East Coast, right? They're in the Baltimore, I don't know if they're in Baltimore proper, but Baltimore, Maryland area. And, you know, you got to figure it out, right? New equipment, all that stuff, or new facility. Maybe, I don't think they shipped the equipment. I don't even remember. Different water, all that stuff, right? And there's a learning curve. And it's one of the reasons they like to send some of us, beer is, long form review, right? And there's growing pains in that situation, and they really got it dialed in. So I'm all of that I say to say this, I'm super excited to try this beer because they had some really tasty ones last year, and I think they've really dialed in on this system to get the profile that they want out of that style, And then this one, I couldn't help but laugh. It's called Snow Removal, and I actually just filmed a beer review for my Cellar Saturday. So it's a bigger, higher ABV. It's not a particularly big format, but it's a higher ABV beer. I probably won't have a second beer today. But if I hadn't, this is the beer I would have opened today because in real life, today was the first snow day we had. So it just seems like the perfect beer for that because this beer is called Snow Removal. Excuse me. That's cool. Yeah, great can art. So this one's a hazy IPA, 7.3% ABV. What you're holding is our mental reprieve from the labors of winter. Snow Removal is brewed with a heavily oated and very pale base and then literally hopped and dry hopped with Australian Galaxy. Yes. In the glass, it pours a glowing yellow and carries notes of pineapple, guava, and subtle passion fruit, accented by our house yeast, a delicious counterpoint to the season. That's awesome. Again, great can art. That sounds awesome. Pariah, thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. I'm super stoked for the upteenth time based on how dialed in that they got their hazy IPAs, especially last year. I'm really excited to try these two. Congratulations on 7 years. That's amazing for any business. And like they said, it's been a weird few years for beer. We're seeing a little bit of a contraction in the industry. It's just so, support these breweries, guys. All right, thanks again. I really appreciate it. You guys had any of these beers before? Anything from Pariah? Drinking something else you really like? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.